I'm Isaac Renzije. I'm an artist, a 3D animator at Crossroads Digital Multimedia, and a lecturer at Uganda Christian University. Nice to meet you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Benjamin Wambale, cinematographer and editor at Switch Media Limited.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mweshigwa Jafet, a student at Kelele University, Bachelor of Video Communication Design and Multimedia.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Muto Njana, founder of Worthy More Digital Marketing.
Hello, everyone. we need to raise the energy. My name is Tendo Sebastian. I'm a 2D concept character designer. I'm an anime comic enthusiast and a professional gamer. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Hi, everyone. Joshua Lukugo is my name. Freelancing visual artist, majoring in illustration, and an aspiring animator. Thank you so much for having us.
Hi, everyone. My name is Maria Bioma, and I am an illustrator and animator. And it's nice to see you guys here. You're so many.
Hi, everyone. My name is Roy. I'm an animator. I think I am an animator. I'm an animator. I do a bunch of things too, like sound design, film, and NFT cards. So yeah, that's nice seeing you.
Hello, Dergawa Mark. I am a 2D animator. Yeah.
Good afternoon. I'm Abraham. I'm a visual communication student.
Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Odiariki. I study pharmacy, but I'm a freelance photographer and a photo editor.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else hasn't introduced themselves?
Hello, everybody. My name is Ken Gisalaila Grant. I'm a software engineer, IoT engineer, but I'm looking to get into game development. Happy to be here.
Hi, everyone. I'm a graphics design student and aspiring animator. It's my first time here. My name is Vivian.
Nice to meet you, Vivian.
Hello, everyone. My name is Conrad, student at Macquarie University, doing visual communication, design and multimedia, and VFX enthusiast.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for the introductions. Yes. Who are you? I am the B, that is Ben. I am Okol Edwin. I am a character design and visual developer, and I'm happy to serve you today. So,
I'll also follow up. Thank you, man. Good to have you all here. Give yourselves an applause, eh? So good to have a bit of a crowd today. Very happy. So you're so welcome. My name is Toby. I used to be a graphic designer and wanted more. So I learned to animate and do motion graphics. So now I'm a freelancer, mainly in motion graphics. And also, I started this thing called Kelele Collective. It's mainly because when I was trying to learn animation, basically I learned it online and I learned it with some friends. We were sharing an office, and it's been so helpful for me to have people to ask, to all of those YouTube people who taught me how to do it, and my friends who made film who were giving me some tips and all of these things. And I thought, yeah, that community thing, we need that happening here. We need to get together so we can learn from each other. That's the big thing. I hope to help us to grow in our creative skills in all multimedia things, in order to help each and one of us to grow that industry together and to basically make a buck from our talent. I hope that this industry will grow, and it is growing. Things are going online, things are moving, things are on screen, and I think it's a great time for us if we go together. Yeah. So that's Kelele. Let's create together. Really nice to meet you. Yeah, what we have today. And next, we're going to have some fun, some brain challenges for you. Those of you who've been here before and know what that means. Then we also started to invite people to share a bit of their work. Because really one of the goals here is today to meet someone and see what they're doing. Please take the time in between. We're going to have a small break. After, really get to know each other. Meet someone you've not met before, say hi, find out what they do, and so on. Then we really want to have that, we're going to have a big chance to ask our two guests, Edgar and Yuri, which you're going to meet later, to dig in from their professional experience. These are both people who have led teams, who know how to manage a project. Yes, so WTF, what the film? I'm handing it over to Edwin here.
An interesting title. Well, we'll start this off in pure Kelele tradition with a game. And I'm going to divide you into two teams. So the rules are simple. This is team A from the divide from between here. Team B, team A. So we have a bunch of multiple choice questions. So all we need is you people to send us a representative before the next question is asked. Get? Is that understood? They are chat questions. We're not going to ask you what photosynthesis is. Calm down. Is that good? Is that good? So team B, team A, would you like to send your captains? Would you like to send some captains for this first question? Good. Team B, who's your captain? David? Okay, cool. Captains, please rise. Captains, please. Hold on. Cool. Maria, kindly help me keep score. A point, eh? Yeah. This is team, yeah, for you. This is team A, team B. Yeah. Maria, are you ready? Okay, cool. So, the first question. Hold on. Would you like to choose who gets to answer the first question? Okay. So team B. Okay, cool. First question is for team B. So, what is a keyframe? Is it A, the first drawing in any sequence? B, defines the start or end of a movement? C, the background image? D, the code that renders lighting?
I'll go with A.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Captain has selected A. No. So team B, unfortunately, It divides the style. So it's a zero. It's no point. It's no point. It's getting worse. So, Captain Team A, are you ready for your next question? I'm ready. Okay, cool. What is motion capture or mocap? Is it A, the method of animating entirely by hand? B, a camera used for stop motion? C, records live actors' movements for animation? Or D, a technique for editing sound? Are you sure it's C?
I'm very sure it's C.
You sure? C. So C. That's 1 point. Congratulations. Captain. You can do this. You can do this. Yeah? Yes, okay, it's cool, cool. But, so, what does DP stand for on a film? Is it A, direct producer, B, director of photography, C, digital processor, or D, distribution partner? Going what?
We are going with B.
Going with?
B.
B. Technology. Cool. It's correct. B is director of photography. Captain A. What does twinning mean in 2D animation? Is it A, generating frames between two key drawings? B, adjusting background layers? C, blending audio tracks? Or D, rendering final color processes?
It's A.
Are you sure?
We are sure.
Are you sure?
We are sure.
Okay, let's see the answer. It's A. Team B. Team B. Okay, cool. Someone yells Moss before a shot. What does that mean? Is it A, the scene will have no sound recorded? B, the camera is moving on a slider? C, multiple cameras are shooting? Or D, the microphone is off but synced later? Team captain. Consult.
We are choosing a B.
You're choosing a B. Are you sure? Okay, cool. Toby, reveal the answer. Wow. Interesting. Team A. What is a clapperboard primarily used for? Is it A, directing actors, B, syncing audio and video, C, starting a scene dramatically, or D, testing lighting levels?
Clapperboard. It's a B.
You're sure?
We are very sure it's B.
Are you guys sure?
We are sure it's B.
It's B. Okay, cool. Team B. What's the hook in a short form video? Is it A, the end screen or call to action? B, the background music track? C, the thumbnail of a video? Or D, the first few seconds designed to grab attention? What's the hook? Yeah.
We are choosing D.
D. It's unanimous. D. Correct. Cool, cool, cool. Maria, what does our score look like? All right, next question. Team A. What does golden hour refer to? Is it A, the first hour of the workday on set? B, a time when directors meet with producers? C, the hour just after sunrise or before sunset? D, the time the film premieres at festivals?
We're going with C. We are going with C.
You've chosen C. Correct. Team B, you guys can still redeem yourselves. You can still redeem yourselves. Don't worry. Like, because it's always faggy time. What is a call to action, CTA, in digital content? Is it A, a visual filter or transition? B, a phrase encouraging viewers to take the next step? C, the software used for editing videos? Or D, collaboration with other creators? B? Correct. Team B is catching up. Kawa. Team A, what's a boom mic? What is a boom mic? Is it A, a type of camera or lens? B, a handheld mic for interviews? C, a sound effect device? D, a microphone mounted on a pole?
D.
Are you sure it's D?
D.
It's D? One. I think Team A has like a lot of, most of you guys are like directors or something. So, Team B. What is a Dutch angle? Is it? What is a Dutch angle? Is it A, a tilt camera angle? B, a low camera angle, a short frame from a moving vehicle? Or D, a wide panoramic shot? With A. With A. Correct. Maria, that's a point. Yeah, point for B. Okay, cool. Team A. Kapia Reds. What is a match cut? Is it A, B, C, or D?
A quick monster.
A. Team A says A. Let's see. They say A. Team B. What is a codec in video production? What is a codec in video production? Look at your team, man. Going with D. Is that unanimous? Okay, cool. D. So, Maria, what is the score? Yeah? Okay, cool. We still have some more questions. Team A. The next question. What does alpha channel represent? What does alpha channel represent?
Team A goes with C.
Team A goes with C. Team B. How many? Last. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So it be equal for everyone, right? Okay, cool. Team B. Team B. That's the last. Okay, cool. Team B. The next question. What is the main difference between raster and vector artwork? What is the difference? The main difference between raster and vector artwork? Or you just want to circle all the answers? Guys, Team A is showing that you guys want to make a phone call. Are you sure? They've selected B. Woo! Team A. Team A. No, they're wrong. They're wrong. It's not correct. Yeah, they're wrong. Yeah, they selected B. So Team A, what is the main difference between? What is the purpose of lookup table in post-production? Team A, what is your answer?
Team A goes with B.
Team A goes with option B. All right. Let me check with the Electoral Commission to see. Oh, you want to eat? All right. All right. Team A, please give a round of applause for Team B. Please clap for Team B. So the results in are Team B managed to score 5 points. Please clap. Team A scored 1 point. They scored 8 points. Team B, please clap for Team A. Please. And we have here some, calm down. We have some nice treats. We have some nice treats. I would love to give Captain one. Team A. So since we are overflowing with abundance, we would offer you some nice treats for working hard, for reading books. I'll hand it over to your captain. Yeah? All right. So I'll hand it over to Toby to take it there.
Thank you, Edwin, the quiz master of the masters. Let's give it up. Cool. Yes. So I hope you know, if you learn those things, it will help you in your life to win chocolates. This next segment is what we call Portfolio Clinic, and it's about to get give you a chance to show your stuff in front of people. Because we kind of show our things, but then we always go online and we have it there on the Instagram or wherever, and there's all that anxiety and people just putting fires or hearts or maybe not, and then we don't know if it is now much or not. So this is a completely different thing. Because in the end of the day, you as a creative, you're going to find who you want to find, people who like your stuff, either it be clients or an audience. So this is a good chance. Now, important, we always say we're on a we're all on a different part of the journey. Okay? So this space is to be supportive. Don't think, or let me say it like this, don't compare yourself. Yeah? Maybe you compare yourself with yourself yesterday, but comparing yourself, unless it's motivating you to get better, maybe then it's okay. But it's not about comparison, it's about inspiration. And also giving those people who grab the chance to come forward. And it takes a bit of courage to stand up. So let's encourage each other. And we're very curious. We have David as the first one. We're going like from the back. David Timothy. And I'm going to try this. Is it Jagenda?
Close.
Please come. Let's figure that.
Please clap for them, clap for them.
From this side. This is the right one. I know.
Out here looking like assassins.
So is Shane also here? Do you have a computer to plug or do you have online? Yeah, let's try that. Yeah. Okay. So can we use USB? Put that. So can we borrow this? Sorry for that. Here we go. Take us away.
Hello, everyone. Once again, I'm called Jagged David Timothy. I do a number of things, 2D, 2D, and 3D motion design. I also do UI UX design, logo design, branding, also a bit of photography, and also let's David. Yeah, okay, this is part of my professional summary. Let me just summarize it and break it down. My passion, what brings me to this is I want to change the world of visual communication, media design through storytelling and teaching and learning. That's one of the things that I'm drawn to is teaching. Yeah. So yes, okay. The first poster design that you can see is one of those that I made for a fellowship called Mark Fellowship. The idea behind it, the inspiration behind it was the Northern Lights. In Africa, it's something that you dream to see. It's not something that you will ever see. I don't think you'll ever see it. So the aim was that I wanted to make a poster that can draw people to a place whereby they feel where they are going is going to be more than praying, but it's going to be an experience of something that they have never seen before. So that's why I use the Northern Lights. The fact that I used the reason I say it's a low angle was to make it a bit heroic and also following the perspective of the shape, the general shape. So the same thing with the concept that I made for the Mlago Fellowship flyer. It was to draw the attention, to draw the emphasis of people being drawn to a divine experience and redemption. That's why I used the Mulago having a lot of lights and also, the way people are positioned. The main guy is given a sort of dominance. You guys are not here. Sorry. Sorry. So okay. The reason as to why it is that color, the poster inside, it's to give it, the reason as why it has all those lights is to give it that kind of divine redemption feel. Like when someone gets to that place, they're hoping to get a divine encounter or something. That's why it's in that kind of sort of color with all those lights. The second poster, I think one of my favorites that I created for them were the Mark 241. It was an inspiration got from one of the scriptures which talks about you are the light of the world. If you read the Bible, there is that scripture which talks about being the light of the world. But it did start from there. It started from Star Wars. Then my whole mind went wild onto this, and then I started imagining the earth, and then the light coming down, and then the whole space unfolding. That's why I came up with that concept. The aim was to make it to feel cyber and futuristic, in order to relate with the kind of audience I'm dealing with, those who are the campus students, to create something that they can look at and relate with movies. So I let you do that. Yes, the other thing I worked on in illustration was the end pollution campaign. It was an exam kind of concept. So I imagine a foreseen future whereby pollution has increased in lakes and water bodies to a point whereby people are no longer fishing anything but other than plastic bottles. So the guy has spent the whole day trying to fish, but he's not getting anything apart from plastic bottles. Then the other side, you can see the graphics design. Some of my graphic design, I also do logo design. The inspiration, the initial mindset of the logo was when someone looks at it, they're able to connect to Uganda as Uganda. You see the logo and then you see Uganda itself. So I thought of the sun, the gorilla, then the islands. The sun representing the favorable climate, then the gorilla, one of the most attractive, I think sites in Uganda. It's one of the top, actually. If not the top, it is the top. So then the Greenlands, you all know the beautiful sceneries that Uganda has. So I combined those ideas and came up with a logo design for the company. The reason I chose Montserrat was because the company wanted to look professional. So put the Montserrat in it. So yeah, these are some of my other works. The graphic design, MUMA, it's called MUMA, the Manifest Fellowship, the Makerere Manifest Fellowship Association, something like that. So, sorry, Manifest Association. So the initial idea was, they gave me a brief. The brief was to make it feel like they're coming out and going beyond Makerere, escaping the campus walls and the usual routine that they've been doing. So I thought of that. I thought of the circle, which were representing the Makerere walls. Then the trees, the concept of the trees, those are trees. But it comes from, since it's more based of a Christian thing, I got an idea of Isaiah 41:14. If you're ready, it's about the trees, the planting of the Lord, whereby these trees, wherever they are planted, they go beyond, they don't get stuck. They're the answers to present situations. So that's the same thing I did. Got the circle, and then thought about how to place these trees into a logo. Then came up with that symbol of the 7 trees. Then combined it with everything. Then came up with a Manifest Association logo. Same thing, Montserrat. Okay, I love Montserrat. That's the fact. Then graphics design. For the graphics design bit of this side, that was an association called the African Women in Processing Uganda. They came to me, they wanted a profile design. So I was thinking about making it feminine and also bold. Like these are guys trying to empower women, and in their they say women are more a bit weaker vessels. So in this, I wanted to present them meek but bold in a way. So I decided to make the letters, the headings bold and shouting out. Then try to carve in the shapes to give it that feminine feel and also the contours. Let me rush through. I think I'm taking too much time. Then that's a relaxed concept. The red colors, they're just there to evoke appetite and just grab attention. I won't go so much in that. I was privileged to work on corners motion design for one of our what assignments for our college. So I come up with that. I will be showing you a few. Sorry. Then this is some of the things that I worked in 3D and animation. This other side, the story behind the animation project was there is a point where I felt stuck and everything was a bit falling apart. And I was remaining with only one day to execute what I had to execute. So I got a little bit in a confine and felt as if I was trapped. And then this is where actually the idea now came in of the box, of the bottle being trapped in the box. And then this only communicates one thing, that no situation is permanent. Even though you feel as though you're trapped or confined in a certain situation, it's just a matter of time before you come out. I'll be showing you that. Then this other model was I was trying to exercise my 3D skills and lighting skills. So I came up with a 3D model. But all this was possible because of I did my internship at Crossroads. So most of these things were supervised by my mentor, Mr. Sanso. I think that's it. In case you want to keep in touch, these are my contacts. My Gmail, davidg158 at gmail.com. My WhatsApp DM, that's my number. Then direct calls. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Well done. I forgot to put the timer. I wanted to be very organized, but next time. So it's also a challenge to be concise. So very well done, well prepared. We have 2 comments. Either you have something that you want to feedback him, something that stood out to you, or maybe you feel like, this can be improved. As long as you're nice, very welcome. So 2 people who want to comment, maybe can raise your hand. Doesn't have to be alone. This is a half hand up.
Is it up?
So I think this is generalizing, in portfolio wise. When you are presenting your work, alignment is one of the best things to focus on. Make sure your works come from something that leads to you're running through your investor or the person who's going to hire you that. Because I know 3D, I use 3D in my posters, and then these posters can also be used in the backgrounds I make for my animation. That way, they can see your process because your good works, someone says, okay, he can make posters, he makes cars, he makes environments, but they are each their own thing. But you do all those things. So since you do all those things, it's best to merge them to, because I do character design, and most of the time they say it's very pleasing when you arrange your work in color scheme, like from warm to cold. That way, like if people were having fun, then from a middle color where this person is alone, then to sadness, then to complete horror. So that's something I would like him to focus on. Otherwise, I'm in love with your work. Where's the genius? Hey man, your work has been very nice.
Thank you so much. One more comment. If someone likes to.
Anyone?
Wonderful, David. Thank you for sharing this. I'm very impressed. I think one of the things that stood out to me as that was on the second page where you're going through the programs that you master, that you're skilled in, right? And it's something that I see in a lot of CV or resume templates is the little bar going from 0 to 100%, right? Which is quite interesting in using that to kind of gauge your skill set. I think one thing that I see a lot is people that have it at 100%. And I'm like, hey, that's a big flag for me personally. So it's great that you didn't have that. But at the same time, everything is between 75 and 80%. Yes, giving you room to improve, which is good. We're all learning. But somehow I feel it's also nice to show your weaknesses. One of the things I always ask when I'm interviewing is what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? And knowing what you're not good at is almost as valuable as knowing what you are good at. So I don't know, as some type of feedback, I would maybe reassess this and say, hey, I have limited skills in this, but I'm also willing to learn and improve in that.
Thank you. Very well done. Next up for Portfolio Clinic. Now I'm forgetting the name. I'm just saying Shane. Please give it up. Nanny, you're the mic. You introduce yourself. Let me just pull up your work.
Hello, everyone. Hello. My name is Kenya Shen, professional artist. I major in illustration, but mostly I draw portraits of people. Like they commission me, then I draw for them. So it's kind of like it's a circle. I do illustrations, but not fully like 80% or 100%. I do, in this year, I joined Kelele University. I learned some 3D, I got some introduction. It's a lot of work, but scaling up. So most which I've done throughout the past couple of years, I've done some designing of characters or illustrations where I going up with the sketch and also refine the line work, then draw the backgrounds, then I polish my render. So when I was starting out in digital art, I used the softwares on my phone, which was Infinite Painter and also Infinite Design before I got my laptop for Clip Studio Paint. I used to draw on my phone, which I collected references, and then I sketched out the idea and then used painting. I paint a lot, most of the times. So the idea which I get from the illustrations, I also make them. It's like making one illustration, then you make another illustration of that illustration, which is the down which one was there, for more exaggerated look. And the next of all of them are studies, which took like 2 hours on a phone. Took 2 hours. It's loosely sketched. Then basic colors while studying the composition. So these are, I also design and also illustrate logos while mixing letters and also creating illustrations. Most people, when they contact you, they don't know what they want. They want you to figure it for you to figure what they want. You get, but mostly I do illustrations with combination with words. And also, this is a demonstration of how the logos or how they will look on the t-shirts. And also the logos, and also if you can see this kind of logos which are here are from the colors and stuff are from different backgrounds which are painted, which are then clipped onto the actual logos. So it's how to recycle most of the stuff which customers like. And also when I was starting around with 3D, the upper part was when I learned how to do lighting and to do some compositions, which was very basic. And also in the rendering skills for digital, I drew a character, which is a face only on top, and then I added colors, which was a blue and which is a hue in blue, and also down there is a background, which is going to be used for my character. So I designed a character which looks like a mushroom. Then I studied environments and painted different scenarios of how the environment might look. Then I sketched out the idea of the environment. Then I finally painted the major look of the painting. And also on the study of the black and white to color of the landscape, this is how it went. I blocked out the scene, then I added the major colors, then I painted over the painting while smudging. I painted over the background, the actual drawing, yes. So when October hits, I started sketching to keep up with my what is it called? Art block? It's called art block. Yeah. I started sketching more ideas out on paper and also digitally. So I went into modeling. It's something like sculpting, and then topologize the character and also UV unwrap them, and also lighting them, and also giving them texture of the skin. This is the final render, which is on the other side. So as I said, I'm an artist, and I also draw on pencil and paper. Then I transfer the ideas onto digital, which was this one's for the pencil, and they were like dry media, and this one is mixed with the wet media, which is down. So this one was a project which was offered to me by a client who did something. This was for mental illness. The upper one and the down one for awareness for cigarettes or that some kind of addiction which people endure in their lives. So the upper one is for mental awareness, and down was for, and the other ones are backgrounds for illustration. Just a little. These are also the final polished renders which I wanted to show. So these are my last time practices which I made. They cannot play. They are videos. They can play. They can't play. Okay, you skip them. They can't play. Sorry, they can't play. But these are the short seconds animation which I made for the school projects which I was on. But they can't play. So sorry. So these are also the designing of characters which I was made on face off, only the face. So it was a one shot. So there's a one which included a dragon and a princess, and also it was a view from like what is it called, Halloween, the down ones, which included something which could look mystery and somehow scary. Yeah, they are all the same studies which I've done, but these ones were made using ink and paper. Ink and paper. They're more like studies. Yeah, they're over. Thank you. Some may say that it's not professional, but I had to mix up these things. I didn't get enough time, but I have to mix up things to show this. So this is what I had for you. Thank you.
Round of applause.
You forgot one thing. It's always good. So this is the first small comment. It's always good if you present, if you're somewhere, tell the people where to find you. If they want to see more of you, yeah, we have that nice thing called internet, so you create a connection. So tell us, is there a channel, an Instagram or something?
I have an IG, Tranquil A1. Tranquil A1. I'll be sharing. You can come to Manda, I share my stuff with you. You come in person. You come. You come in person. You come. I don't bite.
Very good. You find him there. Someone want to help him with a comment with someone over here?
Yes, thank you. Just to add on to B's comment, I doubt by raise of hand, who remembers David's contact? How many? 1, 2, 3. Who remember David's contact details? The whole issue is to add the impression of how to find you has to be crystal clear. The attention span nowadays is low. So your graphics have to be very clear. You put a thank you with clear channels of how to reach you. Yeah. Like David put, he started with a Gmail that has X's and what, and it was very long. And the graphics, so you have to put something that is very clear, TikTok, Facebook in color, because at the end of the day, people will be impressed. It's about impression. Yeah. So if he wasn't gotten, there's around 3 people who remember his name. Now, how about our recent presenter who didn't put? Yeah. I think that's why even mentioned. So even if you put the thank you with the graphic, it has to be very clear. Yeah. With all the socials that are relevant in our market in color. Yeah. In color. That's it. But thank you very much. Our recent presenter. That's my point.
We have one more addition there.
Thanks. Where is the artist? This is coming direct to you. No personal issues. We are all stressing on identity. You presented, I didn't hear even just your name or your online name. I expect someone to introduce themselves. So merge this with the first page, or even if make the last page to talk about you. Now your last page is here. If it was your contacts, we would be enjoying them. Why I could remember the other guy's name and contact, it's because it came there last. People will give time to what has come to their eyes. People in this digital world are no longer ready to seek out. What pops up is what they go with. But you have very, very nice work. If you're able to do that manually on paper, digital design will be so easy for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for those comments. We're going to get the next one. Please come up front. Yeah, I will try. So we have another comment here in the meantime.
Hi guys. My comment is still for that gentleman that has just presented. The work is very nice, but you can miss it because it doesn't have proper layout. A portfolio is supposed to be an experience. The person is supposed to enjoy looking at it. But it was everything all at once. You do not know where to look. So it was too much. And mind color of text against backgrounds. You are putting black text on blue background. That is not allowed. Okay, just improve your layout. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, we want to have real talk here, eh? So thank you for those comments. I tried to summarize. So we are impressed by your artwork, but if you improve, we even remember you. So thanks again so much. Give it up for Shane. Well done, well done. He's tranquil_A1 on the Instagram, I remember.
Yeah, you can. Good afternoon once again. Mudunji Abdul Malik, VFX artist, animator, 3D generalist in simple terms. Half a decade of experience. And I'm here to present on behalf of Malik Visuals. This is a studio that's currently working remotely with a few freelancers, still doing the same thing. As long as you're into animation, who knows, maybe you can also help us out. So the whole point is we're based on visual storytelling, the eye-catching visual storytelling, having a different dynamic of storytelling because we've gotten used to this whole traditional type of storytelling where like you have a specific image in your mind, but there is no one out there who is going to help you tell it, right? So the whole point, the studio's goal is to help in visual storytelling, be it 3D animation, visual effects for film, product visualization, movie pre-visualization, or even post-visualization. And I prepared something for you all. You know, I've had something, show, don't tell. So here we go. Let's see. Yeah, so we compiled up something small so that you guys can get to see what we've managed to do. And I hope you guys enjoy. There it is. Yes, thank you. That's some of the stuff we managed to compile throughout. Like for you guys had this was crafted for the Kelele meetup. So that's some of the work we have done. And I came with one of my guys, like Shafiq right there. He's our lead character designer, one of the best I've had the pleasures to work with. And I think that's it. With social media, we actually just started our journey online and all that. We've been off the radar, but we started, we have a YouTube account, Instagram, and TikTok. It's all at Simalik Visuals. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much, Malik. Hey, who has a comment? For the flashy visuals. Was someone impressed?
Hi, thank you for the visuals. They were really lovely. I think my own would be, because there's so many people, I think it was just maybe a bit short. And yes, we get to know more about you, but we don't know. It doesn't feel very personal. It's just mostly about what you were showcasing, which was good. I just felt it was more, maybe a bit more personable for me. Thank you. Just about.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you want to know about me, right? Yeah, like unless maybe we can talk about our current progress. Like we're trying now to build a specific pipeline, maybe that's going to be focused on visual storytelling. We're trying to, because currently the softwares we're using, we use Blender, beautiful software by the way, you should try it. Blender, we have After Effects, where we're actually trying to add Unreal Engine in the workflow so that maybe we can achieve that a little bit realistic feel at that bigger level. Yeah, we're now tired of being the underdogs. We want to be like those underdogs who made it up there. So the whole concept of the studio is to help with visual storytelling. You can call us in. It could be a music video. You want some flashy visuals for your music video. You have a story you want to be made as a short film. It could be 3D. It could be live action. You could have a company and you want it to be seen out there. Yeah, you can come to us and then we can help you tell your story the way you want it told. Yeah, that's.
Someone else, thank you for the comments. We have some 3D guys here today as well. Some animators, some Blender gurus. So yeah, let me add something then. Cool showreel. I think I have to agree with the lady. Halfway. On the other hand, I think showreel, for it to be 2 minutes, it's actually a good thing, eh? Because that's the thing you also have online, eh? And we heard about attention span before. But online, eh? And we heard about attention span before. But I agree, you know, that the thing, especially people that are very good with the technical stuff, I feel they sometimes struggle a bit more to get the story in, eh? So I like you had a great, you told us about the vision of the company, what you're doing, what you're aiming for, like having a challenge from the client and putting into visuals what cannot be. You dream up those things, but still, then yeah. If we've seen before, let's say that the illustrator, it's almost a bit closer to him to tell the story behind the illustrations and the world he's building. So that's something often technical people you can add on. Like what was the idea behind that? Maybe you could have added another visual, show something else. So very good, very well done on the showreel. Snati, we get it? Then yeah, you might add some more on the background. Eh? Yeah. Very good. So once again, thank you, you three. We're going to keep up that segment. I always appreciate out there putting you forward. I hope you get. Now, time is already running. We're going to take a small break. Small break. Let me say 5 minutes. But soon we're going to then jump into our interviews and our panels with our guests. There's some snacks over there. Grab a piece, grab yourself a drink, make a coffee, and then come straight away back to your seat. They're going to start with the panel. Yeah, let's do that. Good to have you. Let's make it short. We break and we're back, okay? All right. That would be on that. See, that's the Bluetooth.
African queen, yeah, she proper. Heard her not to leave when she drove by. Yeah, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up. Looking at the stars for a Gemini. Reaching for the bars at the same night. Whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up. Looking at the stars for a Gemini. Reaching for the bars that I'm sitting at. I just want you to fall. I just need you to fall. I need your love. I need your love. Me no go do you that body. Me no go do you that for just anybody. Me no go do you that. Me no go do you belly on. 17 nicotine fell low. Living dreams, medicine, meditone. Energy, and the dope. Yeah, she just fell in love with this guy. So baby, don't blame me on those games. Yeah. I just want you to fall. I just need you to fall. I need your love. I need your love. Me no go do you that anybody. Me no go do you that for just anybody. Me no go do you that for just anybody. Me no go do you that. Yeah. Whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up. Looking at the stars for a Gemini. Reaching for the bars that are sitting at. Whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up, whipping up. Looking at the stars for a Gemini. Reaching for the bars that are sitting at. Me no go do
This style that you're giving me, I never seen it before. When your wine is killing me, now I want your body for sure. The way you wine that, baby girl, my girl, I might be falling for you. I'll be on time, my baby girl. My girl, let me take you to Kampala, give you shawarma dinner, give you banana, then I give you this acapella, give you this jiggy jiggy. My girl, I want to reverse the acapella, give you this banana. Give me this vanilla, Isabella, take me to Venezuela. This style that you're giving me, I never seen it before. The way your wine is killing me, now I want your body for sure. The way you wine that, baby girl, my girl, I might be falling for you. I'll be on time, my baby girl. My girl, let me take you to camp dinner. Give you banana, then I give you this acapella, give you this jiggy jiggy. My girl, I want to reverse the acapella, give you this banana. Give me this vanilla, Isabella, take me to Venezuela. My girl, let me take you to Kampala, give you shawarma dinner, give you banana, then I give you this acapella, give you this jiggy jiggy. My girl, I want to reverse the acapella, give you this banana. Give me this vanilla, Isabella, take me to Venezuela.
You ask one. You see them ability there.
They wanna know what a nigga doing in London. They wanna know why a nigga putting on fashion. They wanna know agenda, what's in motion. They wanna know how many ladies in a mansion. Too many girls, too many fine ladies, too many brand new Mercedes. To the breakfast from Genji's. Take a nice picture, send it. Too many girls, too many fine ladies, too many brand new Mercedes. To the breakfast from Genji's. Take a nice picture, send it. She want marijuana, marijuana. That's a bad man. Don't tell your mama. She want marijuana, marijuana. That's a bad man. Don't tell your mama.
Said you'd be on the radio. Clued up, I already know. You gotta tell me. Focused on the green, now I'm living healthy. Moving healthy. Ha ha ha, niggas life is wealthy. Know what I mean? Black drop top to a white limousine. Know what I mean? Having visions in my dreams. Seen it all before. In my visions I see. Seen it all before. Cup full of let it pour. Drip slipping like it's free. Water ceiling to floor.
She want marijuana, marijuana. That's a bad man. Don't tell your mama. She want marijuana, marijuana. That's a bad man. Don't tell your mama.
Give me all, give me love, give me life. But like Ty, you should know I'm no wife. We're all here, we're just trying to survive. It's all love, there's no cause for no strife. Sharing the peace, our minds at ease is what we need. If we're to succeed, it is what it is. They are who they are, we are who we are, and we could go far. We could go far. We could go far. We could go far.
Hade Munonga, all the frenemies, we don't try to bonga. We grinding together till the money is longer. And we ain't never stopping to Kijana money go on a Munonga. I'm the guy you lowballed like Frank and Snowfall. Every time I call upon you, no show. Let's go. Hey, the chief is in the building, pushing all the vibes, motivating all the children. Culture my team, see the players that I'm fielding. Flexing in the game, turning pennies into $1 million. Cross on my back, give me something to believe in. I ain't gonna change like the weather or the season.
Give me all, give me life. But like how you should know I'm no wife. We're all here, we're just trying to survive. It's a love, there's no cause for no strife. Sharing the peace, our minds at ease is what we need. If we could succeed, it is what it is. They are who they are, we are who we are, and we could go far. We could go far. We could go far. We could go far.
Right. No manyangu vakuba yaye abagalo kufumba ninyenda kutwaro. This ain't no lie, I'm Bimmy, let's people west. Got me next with all this love and affection. You've been my day one, rather die without a question. I'll tell you this, you epitomize perfection. Listen, girl, now I ain't playing no games. You and I can stick it out this bear. Teams we can gain, breaking the chains. Right, we can flicker the flames. I'm talking Yeshua, it's him that we should give all the praise.
Give me all, give me love, give me life. But like that, you should know I'm no wife. We're all here, we're just trying to survive. It's a lot, there's no cause for no strife. Sharing the peace, our minds at ease is what we need. If we're to succeed, it is what it is. They are who they are, we are who we are, and we could go far. We could go far. We could go far.
Ro, Turujire, Hare. Still, standing by my door, Rionga still, killing it like Hado Honshonga, Vida City, in your body kunda, Kando body queen. Touch it on more hand and it's gender. Still never lagging behind, it took Samba. Watch the Chenga, Tindinyenga, Dinaro Hanga, Rue double the R, Kine Chief and Wonder J. Our father took those still, we've come this far. I'm a see the cover leg I try too. Better skin you feet thus far.
We're all here, we're kids with amenities. Different styles, different vibes, different qualities. Different sides, we all know what the vision is. It's the time, we're the time, and we are the shift. We're all here, we're equipped with amenities. Different styles, different vibes, different qualities. Different sides, we all know what the vision is. It's the time, we're the time, and we are the shift.
Find your teeth to indulge. I fit to use your backup disk to install. Every day I don't stall. I stand tall. You cannot fit to let the memories to dissolve. And every time you beat me, I'll call. And every time you leave the message on red, I wanna shoot myself with some lead. Early in the morning, grinding for bread. For that nigga Simon, fuck what he said. So baby, stare in my eyes, I stare in your eyes. She said, hold on to my thighs and tell me no lie. So baby, give me your love, but I want no time. Your love, I can't ask for more if it's enough. Yeah, I run 1,000. Enough of them we have to teach him how to run the city, teach him how to make money while I sleep, teach them the secret to getting rich. Because they know where wrong things can sanga. The pretty girl I call by me no answer. She smoke bangi and she smoke taba. She way too bad I can ya banta. American sanga, me link the bar. Now I'm way too fresh for breathe flavor. All of them girls they want to link G because all of them PG. Link up your girl, it turn to PG. Remember them times I burned the CD.
All right, good people.
The CV, not the CV.
Grab your samosa, grab your coffee shot, whatever you need. Let's gather back here. We are going to invite our guests to come up and we're going to get started.
I'll cry 1,000 times for you.
I say, lady, you when in Kunda, how you moving? Pull up in a sushi, wanna sue me now. Body make a creamy, make a smoothie now. Lady make a punch, you wanna choose me now. Lady, you know how your body do me now. Lady make a dance, we make a movie now. Spoil you on a daily, now you bougie now. Spoil you on a daily, now you bougie now. When you whatever, get from the Gisu, the Malewa. Up to the user, the agenda. Up to the user, the agenda. Always got you by surprise, lady. Yeah. Always got you by surprise, yeah. Always got you by surprise. When I look into your eyes, surprise, yeah. Girl, your eyes know to your soul, and you've got me losing control. All these feelings I can hold. Ninsi mama me yakusiye, naruhange yakumpiye. All these feelings I be feeling, girl. All these feelings I be feeling. Yeah. When whatever, get from the Gisu the Malewa, up to the agenda, up to the user to agenda. Always got you by surprise, lady. Yeah. Always got you by surprise, yeah. Always got you by surprise. When I look into your eyes, always got you by surprise, yeah. It's another love song. International lady, no you driving me crazy. No you driving me crazy, yo. No you driving me crazy, yo. International lady, no you driving me crazy. No you driving me crazy, yo. No you driving me crazy, yo. She wants a man that's good. She wants a man that's good. She wants a man that's good. I say, who that girl in a me? She wants a man that's good. She wants a man that's good. She wants a man that's good. Any changes. Take off some time for expressing yourself. Let people fade away. You know we're alone. Sometimes you get can't compare the touch, the one that feels so deep. You can't tell there's enough secret she can't keep. We used to be friends. Awake, we talking all night long. Turning the sheets, girl, you can't make it up, girl. I can't get enough of your love. Ooh, that girl in me up. She want. Man, that's girl. I say, who that in me heart? Yeah. She want a man, that's girl. She want a man, that's girl.
All right, here we are. Hope everyone got his coffee fill up. Where's that presentation gone?
Bluetooth disconnected.
So I'm handing the
Bluetooth
mic to
pairing.
Maria, our interviewee. I'd like to introduce those guests, and there we go. Let's put the guests in between. I'll be here so I can fiddle with the presentation. Yeah.
Okay, so I hope you guys have had refreshments. While our guests come up, thank you all for being here in such big numbers. Not that we don't usually have big numbers. Okay, me, I'm still surprised. It's good to see you guys here. I don't know if you're here because these guys are famous or you're here because the collective is actually doing something right. I'm not sure, but whatever reason brought you on a Saturday, I'm not going to accuse any of you of being plotless. Thank you for coming. I want to let our guests introduce themselves before we get into probing them to find out all the secrets, everything they know. And a reminder, as you're listening, you can like take note of what you want to ask. We're going to do the questions after, yeah? So we'll be asking questions after they are done, and then you can like, if whatever isn't covered by what they talk about, you can ask yourself. So yeah, this is Yuri and Edgar. They'll let you know a little bit more about themselves, what they do. Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? My name is Edgar Kwesiga, and I am the creative director and founder at Spire Creative. Spire Creative has been running for the last 10 years in Kampala, and we're pleased to we think we do quite the work. We put out quite amazing work. Personally, I'm a motion graphics designer, filmmaker, also video editor. I actually enjoy video editing a lot. And yeah, I'm a family guy, came with my son, he's over there. Truth, say hi. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to be here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having us. Thanks for showing up. My name is Yuri Abi. I am a sound engineer turned filmmaker and editor. It's been a long journey of paths and different directions, but I now run a video production company, Story to Video, with my wife. And I have a video editing studio called You Film We Edit, where we help corporates to edit the footage. So that's our cash cow. Yeah, looking forward to this chat, learning more about all of you, and yeah, building the culture. Let's do it.
I think you guys can like have, is that? So the first question would be, obviously, in line with our theme, going pro. You obviously didn't start out professionals because from what you both say, you obviously, this is like your sole income. It's not a side hustle. It's not, a hobby. This is your main, this is like your focus, yeah? So how did you go from like a brief, obviously not, the whole, but like highlight of your journey from the start, from where you began to how you came to be professional?
Nice, thank you. I started out back in, I think it was my senior 4 vacation. I started out as a volunteer at then KPC, now Watoto Church. I was volunteering in the sound department, so I was carrying speakers, running cables, and all. And then graduated to video. I picked up video editing. Still, I was a volunteer. Started cutting for the video team. Then started shooting, and then picked up a desire for motion design because I felt like I'd gotten the editing part. It was a bit easier. So picked up motion graphics, and I think it was in my second year at campus at the university. That's when I got an offer for a job still at Watoto Church, and I took up the job. and then I started producing with the team there. And that, I felt like I needed a bigger challenge. I was there for 2.5 years. Then I moved to Nairobi, and that's where my journey in advertising started. So I worked in Nairobi for 2 years for an advertising agency. Then afterwards came back to Kampala to start my own. And so while I was here, I noticed a few. When I got back, I actually got robbed. Everything I had got taken away, and so I had to find a job. So I got a job. But then when I was at the job, I actually noticed there was a gap, a very huge gap between the communication between the creatives and the clients and the agencies themselves. And so I decided to exploit that gap, and hence the birth of Spire Creative. Started with a desire to close a gap where communication, like I would do an ad in 2 days, and by the time it gets to the client, it would be 2 weeks. And so I was like, no, that has to stop. Like, I have to figure out a way to get my work directly from me, the creative, to the client, get feedback quickly so that we get the problem out of the way. And hence, Spire Creative was born. Yeah, that's briefly the journey.
Roughly how many years?
So from the time I started volunteering to the time I became pro, I think it was about 5 years. Yeah. Oh yeah. So guys, you see a collection of some of the stuff that we've done over the years. So yeah, enjoy.
is so cool. Okay, yeah, Yuri, same question. How you went from novice to where you are now?
Where do I start? So yeah, I started out studying sound engineering. I'm a sound engineer. So after I did my bachelor, worked at a record label, then in a hip hop studio, working with artists, creating, helping them sculpt their sound. That eventually led to me going working in live sound for events, festivals. Again, helping artists translate their sound to like a broader audience. And then someone asked me, "Hey, we have this documentary coming up. Have you ever done sound on set?" I said, "No, but I'm sure I could do it." So took a gamble, and that was my first sneak peek into the kitchen, the process of filmmaking, the team, everyone working together, and how collaborative it is. You know, all these departments, all these specialists working together to make the dream come to become reality. And that really, I don't know, it kind of planted the seed, and I was so inspired by that. So to be honest, seeing how undervalued sound and music is, you know, being the only boom operator on a set of like 35 other people focus on the visuals. And then I'm like, wow, this is unfair. And honestly, when you have sight and sound come together, how impactful and how emotional can that story be? So that triggered me to, you know, step in. I bought a Sony camera. I started experimenting. It was ugly. It was terrible. Over time, it became a bit better. Over time, people started to hire me. I messed up, but it became better. And then, you know, the confidence grew, the quality grew, the experience grew, my knowledge grew. And I guess, yeah, I've been 100% in on freelance filmmaking for 8 years now. And yeah, it's been a wonderful journey, I guess, growing my identity, finding my voice as a storyteller, finding what projects I want to work on and what projects don't suit me, and really, you know, sculpting my career. So it's been a journey.
So how long would you say that you've been, okay, I mean, it's probably hard to say that now I've reached a point where I think I'm a pro. How long would you say between starting out and then when you start to get comfortable and then you're like, okay, now I can walk confidently, walk up to a client and say, give me a job, I can do it, something like that. How long have you been?
Yeah, I guess there's this confidence that you build, and I think especially, you know, shooting lots of events, really, I know my gear. You can call me right now to film an event. I'm out there. My batteries are charged, my SD cards are empty, I'm ready to go. So that, you know, you have to be nimble, you have to be ready, and then, you know, you can move.
So it basically took you 3 years to work up to that level of confidence. Was that the same for you?
Well, being for me, I had the agency background. So coming from an advertising agency, I had already interfaced directly with clients and learned how to talk to them and learned how to negotiate. Like I would be taken to negotiation meetings or presentations, and so the agency training actually helped for me.
Okay, so help us see the picture of how you built the business, how you structure the business, how you that feels like a broad question. So just attack it how you feel. Like, how do you set up the business? Do you say, okay, fine, clients are going to come to me, I'm going to advertise, I'm going to rely on referrals? How is the business set up and in such a way that it thrives as a business? It keeps going.
I think initially, if you're coming from the position of, I don't like the amateur professional comparison, because the amateur is something that does it from passion. They'll put in the hours, it doesn't matter. And a professional, all of a sudden, his hour is billable. So there's limited time. Whereas I feel, you know, the amateur should be celebrated because there's nothing that they will stop at to achieve the vision and the goal. But when you go from amateur to professional, then all of a sudden that changed. And as a freelancer moving into that space, you have to professionalize and you have to treat it as a business. And that's quite a big switch, you know? Also, I think going from I'm making things that I like to people pay me to make what they like. And all of a sudden, you have to account for decisions and you have to listen to other people's feedback. And you have to navigate that, right? You don't always have to listen, but you have to give them the feeling that you listen. Yeah.
So let us hear guys well, and then
Yeah, I think for me the hardest bit was actually getting to start, because I was a freelancer for, and guys, the people who that if you're a freelancer without a registered company, you'll be limited to micro procurements. Say, for example, if you walk into a company and they see that you can actually do the job, they'll exploit your gift, they'll exploit your talent, because they know you're not a registered business. The most they can pay you is about 1.5 million, 2 million, because they want to consider it as micro procurement. And so they're out of their, it's called petty cash, and then they're paying you. And then they'll give you a job to execute that is worth like 10 million or even more. So I had to make a decision and say, okay, fine. I'm going to, in 5 years, I don't want to see myself where I am right now. I don't want to be earning this, but doing so much work. And so I was like, I need to make a decision and then go pro, you know, register my company, set up an office space. And even if it was going to cost me, because I actually saved up money for a year, saved up close to 8 million shillings, paid rent, and moved in with a laptop and with a friend to help me. I was like, if in 6 months this is not good, then I will close and go back home, you know. Excuse me. Yeah. So I had to make a bold decision to actually step into it. And so it cost me a lot. Honestly, that 8 million was a lot for me, but I had to sacrifice it and get out there. And so, but in those 6 months, I didn't sit and wait for the clients to come. I actually went out, you know. Now I knew that I had a registered business, I had a trading license. The only thing that I didn't have was a tax clearance certificate, which of course I had to get eventually after getting in clients. And so I started pitching. And my first work was with Rwanda. Actually, had to travel all the way to Rwanda because Uganda was a bit crowded, and pitch, you know. If I tell you my first pitch story, I went to the Rwanda reception 5 times and I was rejected. And then I had to change and use my American accent, you know. And so
sample us.
yeah, so I stepped into the reception again, and every 6 receptionists. So I knew that if I go there at a different time, I'll find someone else. And so I was like, hey, excuse me, I want to meet the head of marketing. My name is Edgar, and I'm from here, and what? And then yeah, the babe like, and so I had a meeting. You know?
Take notes.
Yeah. So anyway, I was given a meeting, right? And so when I get upstairs, I knew I had to come clean right away, because the lady asked me, I was told there's an American who wanted to meet me. Is it you? And I'm like, no, that's not me. My name is Edgar, and this is what I do. I'd like to, you know. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, long story short, I got the deal, but it wasn't a cash deal. It was a barter deal. So I do for them work, they give me flights wherever they go. And so I was like, you know what, I'll still take this because I need this client to, you know, to pitch to other clients. And so that's where my journey started, yeah.
Yes, this is valuable info. Okay, so you said something about moving into your business with a friend. So yeah, that's what I wanted to ask about in the setting up of your business. At what point, at what stage did you realize, oh, I have this dream, it's bigger than just me. I need to, because I assume you both have teams. There's no way you can do everything on your own. At what point did you say, okay, I need to assemble a team? And then how you convince people to follow you and your dream?
Wow, that's a great question. So I started with a friend. Essentially, he was like my business developer. But I think it was just a relationship where like I go with him because he was more presentable. He always wore a suit and tie, but then like I would do most of the talking still, and then he'll help me negotiate. Yeah, but eventually I had to set up a team. But no, like I told you, for me it started from identifying that, okay, like let's say for Spire Creative, our niche or our major selling point is high quality work in the shortest turnaround time. And this I can guarantee. We can give you a TV commercial 30 seconds in 6 hours. Down, right? So
how big is your team?
We're a team of 6. Yeah, we're 6. So basically, I had noticed that there was a gap within the time with which it takes for the client to give feedback, right? And I decided to exploit that. So I would meet the client. I'm like, if you give me your brief now, right, I will come back tomorrow morning with an ad, you know? And so, but one of the biggest struggles I had at the moment was the guys who were producing for me the sound. So I'd have to go to a recording studio and pay them money. And then they would call in a voice artist who would probably come in like 6 hours later. And then the guy gives me my audio like 2 days later, or even a week. So that was a problem. So I was like, you know what, with my first pay, I'm going to set up an audio recording studio within my premise. And so the money that I got first, right? Big payment, I first bought a camera, then I bought audio recording gear, and then I had to find someone to train because I could not afford to employ someone who was already skilled, right? So I got someone who was passionate about sound. He was at the university, and then trained him. Eventually sent him to Nairobi to also be an artist to one of my friends there. And so, of course,